for the opening of the gates. Bob, morning. We have like no real serious econ data today, so that's good. I still think that yesterday's move is digestible at this point. You know, big moves usually aren't followed by big moves, although they are followed by sometimes improvement, but a little bit like typically more digestible, unless things are like picking up steam. And if yesterday was a big up day, it can't really pick up steam. You know what I mean? Like it has to. I mean, today would have to be massive, and it's just that's not in the car. In order for us to say it's picking up steam, so it's not going to pick up steam, and so therefore today's probably digestion day. I'm very defensive today. It did what I thought, which is we're opening stronger. But anyway, let's talk about it in a second here. Let me get the TikTok going too. Tick. Boom. Okay. The camera is either overexposed or underexposed. There's not a setting in between. Well, that doesn't look good. It looks too overexposed. All right, let's get that down a little bit. And that looks underexposed. Now let's see if I turn up the light a little bit. That helped. Okay. Go live. Not a sports show. Okay. Strange. That's not the image I just uploaded. Let's try this one. Okay, that one worked. All right. All right, go live on TikTok. There we go. Welcome in. Who am I missing here? Camille. And it looks like it says Mikey, I think. I can't really tell if that's a lowercase L or a capital I. You should probably make it a capital L, just so people don't fucking confuse it. Blame your parents. If it's supposed to be Michael. I think just let's remove that confusion in your life and be a little bit more smooth. Maybe you like the confusion. Something to talk about. All right, we'll do the market analysis in just a second here. Just getting a few more people in. And we have about 21 minutes until the market opens. We're still looking good here. INM Leon Asti. Okay, I just want to look at a couple more of these names on the hot list this morning. Asti. All right. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Interesting. Okay. ASD, Alt, Maya, AWIN. Well, if it was up, it was up, and now it's down. AWIN, Maya, Bayer. Aerospace with a little dead cat bounce. Nope. Mara, Wisa. Good morning. Somebody said good morning. Nope. LLAP. What? LLAP. Just occurred to me possibly that if I color code, it is color coded to orange already. Oh yeah, but it's not changing over there. All right. Or maybe it will if I go to it. Oh, okay. Be cool. Well, yeah, let's make some dollars, sure. But not every day's not always like that. Mara, LLAP, Nicola. Nicola, I know, is looking pretty shitty. Having a little bounce there. Vivos. No. Okay, this is the one. Novo, NVO. I guess they have some kind of a diet pill right now that's really working called Ozempic. And must be some big thing because it's getting to the point where like I'm hearing about people in my circle getting it and using it and it working. So Ozempic, some diet pill, and the company to invest in there is NVO. On that, I don't know if the craze is peaked or if it's still got more runway to go. Maybe you can research that and know more than me. And you can check out NVO is the company that's making that. LMFA. No, LMFA, no. LMFAO RTX, that came up yesterday. Yeah. I mean, how is that even down? That's crazy. In these troubling times, RTX, which was normally about $100, was 73, but now it's popped to 70 to 80. So if you believe in grabbing some defense stocks, kind of like war stocks, RTX is one of them. Go EV. Good morning, sir, Bobby. Go EV. No. Don't fall for single day blitz. Flag. Nope. All right, and the rest are just negligible. Okay, and just let me do a quick glance, see if anything's new. Bear, AWIN, Alt, LM, Leon. Okay, that's everything that we have up and ready. So basically, it's a bunch of INM is starting to move. So INM was looking somewhat strong. It's biotech. It's looking like it's ready to break out and potentially run again. I forget what it was, but I think they got some exclusive rights or something to sell their products and services. INM, and they're hot this morning. However, they are thinly traded stock typically, but they're low float, 3 million, so it could really pop if it wants to, and it's kind of doing it right now. INM. So that's something to potentially day trade if that's your thing. Don't do it because I said it. This is not financial advice. You make your own decisions with your money, not me. I'm not your financial advisor. All right, and then checking the pre-market standings on our hot list. We got Nikola. Let's pull that over on this screen here. And Nikola, MSTR, which we're in, LFMD, which we're in. These are up a lot this morning. AIP, we're not in that. Let's take a look at its chart and what it's doing. Nope, nothing good there. Alto, no, I'm not super hot about Alto, although Alto does look like an interesting potential. AGTI, RGTI, no. Gravy, no. HRGTG, rather. All right, see, this one looks kind of good. We're at the bottom. It's starting to curve up off the bottom. Today could be a good entry there. Might go, make some further highs from 550 to like 7 on the next run. The runs, when they happen, skip along in like 5-day increments. Whenever this thing wants to appreciate, it really goes. So in 5 days, in about a week's worth of trading time, it could go from 550 to 7. 7 divided by 550. So that'd be like 27% gain. So there's a little bit of swing potential on HRTG. And it's been doing well like that. It continues to do this exact same type of trading, which is it goes on these little fits, little spurts, and then fades. A little 4 or 5 day run. So if that's something you're interested in, that looks interesting to me. HRTG. I'm just going to post it into the group so we don't forget about it. HRTG, potential 5-day spurt coming up for 27% gains. Okay. So we don't forget about it. AMSC, the market's opening in 13 minutes. AMSC, nope. Donkey Kong, no, that's DraftKings. Nope. ADSC, God, no. This really went up a lot, and then it must have been about a buyout or something, because it has not gone anywhere ever since. So yeah, it's a partnership deal. We're going to take that off of the hot list. MVST, good Lord, has that failed? Nope. XPAV, no, but it's interesting. We keep it on the hot list. BBio, fading. Only a single blip. We take it off. Tesla, nah. SLG, yeah, it looks pretty bad. We'll keep it. It's just at the very end of its growth life. W, which is Wayfair, nah, we take it off. HBL, which is high beta. S&P 500, that's a goner. Taste, still looking good, not great. Fingu, all right, that's kind of pretty much everything that's up pre-market. So I just went through about 100 stocks that were screened from the universe of about 12,000, maybe 15,000, and we're down to just a few. We basically have INM. Which could be happening right now. Lian, and both of those are biotech. And then all the Bitcoin-related stocks, which is like Mara, Riot, CLSK, Wolf, MSTR, which we're in. And we have our swing trades from yesterday. Now, I think that yesterday was quite a move. Overnight in foreign markets, prices reappreciated to the highs of yesterday. But going into this morning, we're opening just a little bit lower than those highs. I think the move yesterday was big enough. Let me pull up the chart here. That today we're probably just going to digest those gains. I mean, to be followed by another up move, I don't think so, but maybe tomorrow. All right, but we do have the Fed speaking tomorrow after market close. So today or tomorrow, the market could move more. Today, I don't think as much because we've already extended and we need to digest all that and get that back to equilibrium in order to push forward again. Sort of like your left leg needs to come forward after you've made a right leg step forward. You can't continue more forward unless you get your other leg swinging in that direction, which is a nothing move, right? Like we need to get our leg moving in the other direction, not make any progress where both legs are semi-forward and then take another step. So today's going to digest probably, and it could even just bleed out all day, and that's the end. Like this could have been a one-day thing. So I think be very defensive today. I think today's got red written all over it / doji, but tomorrow could follow through up. So watch out with your stops, but don't get crushed. Potentially hedge what you got for against depreciation today, but just like a lowering of the tide. And then tomorrow things might leap and jump again. And then again, that's got to be hedged going into the 4:30, 30 minutes after the market closes tomorrow, the Fed speech by Jay Powell, which I don't think there's ever been a time that hasn't moved the markets. So, that's a very dangerous, higher risk. You're putting your money at higher risk in those situations. Rates are also just curving up a smidge, markets pulling back a smidge. That correlation is right on right now. We've got 9 minutes until the market opens. The dollar is falling. Well, it's actually rising, but the dollar strength is falling. So that could also tug the markets down a little bit this morning. The VIX is even up, but we'll see if that changes once the market opens. Again, the cryptos from Coin all the way to Mara have moved. And remains to be seen if they're going to move some more. I don't think so. I think today's a digestion, Jay. I mean, look at how much Bitcoin has moved in the last couple days. So that's a breakout of the base. Reminds me of like what gold looks like when it breaks out. And as you can see in prior sort of moments where Bitcoin runs like that, it only runs for a couple of days. A big leap like that, again, basically that's it. In fact, yesterday was already a slowing of momentum. So it might consolidate now. Again, digest. And we're in MSTR. That's one crypto related name, Bitcoin related name that we're in. And so, if the whole market just starts backpedaling, I'll just cut my MSTR. Can always get back in. We're up 11% on that. So that was very good, for overnight gains. I mean, since our entry. Boeing, yeah, I mean, defense stocks, if that's your thing, could be something right now, at least until the election. O'Reilly Auto Parts is a prior hot stock. What about it? O'Reilly Auto Parts releases their earnings later today. Really excited to see the gains. The thing is, O'Reilly's margins are unbelievably razor thin. So unless there's been some kind of a massive surprise change in demand for auto parts, specifically to O'Reilly, it's going to be very hard to get any kind of different projection out for them into the future with just they have very small margins and unchanging. It's very hard for them to, I guess, improve their internal processes any further. I mean, what are you going to do? Replace your racks with cardboard racks? I mean, there's not much more you can squeeze out of the company. I mean, better hiring isn't going to do it. There's pretty much nothing you can do over there to anything different. AI assisted fucking auto replacement part assistants, robots in the store. I mean, I don't know. What could you do innovation wise to change your bottom line and then also or to increase demand? What are you going to do? More advertising? That's going to cut into their bottom line. So, yeah. I don't think, it's my theory, and I could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. But anyway, we don't need to speculate. We'll see tomorrow. If it has some kind of surprise move, wow, great. Oil's dropping. It's back down to $85 a barrel, which is $4.05 per gallon by the time it gets to the pump. $4.05 on average. So that means, in some parts of the country, it could be as much as 6 or 7 per gallon. Yeah. Yeah, not great. All right, market opens in 4 minutes, guys. Self-checkouts are starting to creep into auto parts stores. Yeah, that'd be a first. No, I got it. No, it's got whee! You're just gonna run out the door with your fucking radiator or whatever. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Somebody goes in there and punches the robot. Oh man, that's probably one of the last sectors that's going to have a human being with a gun behind the desk guarding the store. Yeah, for a long time. By the way, I saw this movie Creator, which was sort of about AI like 50 or 100 years in the future, made by the director that did Rogue One. Rogue One was fucking awesome. Loved Rogue One. Creator looked awesome on the trailer. Unbelievable. Turned out to be lame-o. Don't even bother seeing it. It's just sort of like, why am I sitting here watching this kind of movie? I mean, it was pretty lame. Which, by the way, is how I felt about Dune, because it was like a total remake of the original, although I really appreciate the better movie. I mean, Dune, the new one, is better than the original, but it's the same as the original. They just copied everything, shot for shot. Oh, the actors look the same. The outfits, it's a fucking ripoff. So that made it boring, if you already seen the first one. It's nothing. If you're ignorant, maybe you like it, but I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just, updated to modern levels. So I'll still see it, giant worms, Mara is heavily shorted. Today it's pumped higher. Do you think it will be short squeeze today? No, not at all. Because Mara kind of like mixes in with everything. Riot, Wolf, BTBT, BitF, CLSK, MSTR, HUTs, Coin, all those companies are all mixed in to the whole Bitcoin universe and the whole crypto universe. And that's tied in to how things are flowing economically and in our markets. And I don't really think that it's going to independently short squeeze. No. It might move up because things will move up, but it's not a short squeeze. We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds before the market opens. ASTI, no, I looked at it. No, it didn't look good. Yeah, ST, right. Yep. No, I looked at that. It doesn't look like it's going to, do much from here. Just kind of a blip, typical blip. INM, we're watching. It's on the upper left of my screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, here you go. Oh, no, for you, it's right here. Oh, it's upper left on most screens, but there it is. Yeah, INM is pretty good this morning. Yeah, that could be day tradable. But it is a thinly traded stock. But today it's hot, and it's a 3.3 mil float, so it's very low float, micro float. It's $1. You know, maybe 25 mil gets bumped into it. You know, something could happen. It's just a patty cake game, though. You know, hot potato, musical chairs. Who wants to be the last one? Nobody. So, you know, take your gains extremely fast on INM day trading. It's like a scalpable. All right, 9 seconds till market open. There we go. All right, rising of the tide on everything. Riot starting to move. Wolf. I'm going to go ahead and convert MSTR into a runner right now by selling half of my position at 11% gains. We were already in MSTR, so, you know, you don't look 11% gains in the mouth. You take it. All right, so that's converted and locked in. And if it runs more, I'm in the runner. That's fine. Taking it small. The market is moving up at the open here. That's interesting. That's nice and supportive. I like that action. And that could cause it to, you know, the digestion to be a bit more of a green grind all day. That's a very interesting move. I did expect some sell-off this morning, some stronger digestion. As a matter of fact, Mara is dropping, by the way, at the open, and so is Riot and CLSK and all those Bitcoins. I'm going to go ahead and close out MSTR if it doesn't move in just the next few minutes. Yeah, I'm going to close it right now. I'll get back in at a break of pre-market high. Boom. So I've closed out my crypto investment from yesterday as the crypto market starts to bleed out. Riot, Mara, Wolf, CLSK, Hut, Coin, BTBT, BitF. If I left something out, let me know. They're all falling. INM halting or halted. Yeah, get on that one. Like I said, that could be a day tradable stock. But like I also said, thinly traded, and it's just people playing patty cake with each other. You know, it's like eventually the trap door of death opens. All right, I'm going to take a look at some of my holdings because I've got like a lot of them, 11 of them. PDD doing super fucking great. Look at that. Outstanding. Have we already hit ADR? ADR is 2.96 on it. We've hit 2.37, 2.44. We're going to get there, it looks like. It says that the high to hit ADR on that will be 109.81. 109.81 on PDD. Anybody else in PDD with me? That was a very nice entry the other day. Anyway, I'll probably take ADR if we hit it, 50% exit. Something that's going the other way on me is OBE. I got to take a look at that. Do I ever trade futures? Yes. All right, OBE is pulling back to the exit. I'm exiting OBE. Remember that alert yesterday? Getting out of that. See, I got into like 10 positions yesterday, all for about sixth size. Where's my Meta? It's weird. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, it didn't take my Meta. And how is Meta doing today? Probably doing well. Oh good, it's dropping. Now I'm glad I didn't get it. All right, well I'm out of OBE. Let's go to the next lowest one, which is UEC. Well, let's look at the second highest one. Reali. Very nice. Remitly. R-E-L-Y. Remitly. Doing well. Nice follow through on Remitly. Over 3% follow through from yesterday's close. UEC. Okay. ORN. This one's just always giving me trouble. It's up today, but I bought it higher up. there. Okay, dokie. Let's see. OBE, we're out of. MSTR, we're out of. How is MSTR continuing? I'm curious. All right, MSTR is reclaiming a little. So is that the same with all of the Bitcoins now? It's being bought up? Yeah, Mara, Riot, all the Bitcoins, except for Wolf at the moment, being bought up. I'd have to say that Mara is probably the most liquid. Did anybody get INM before the halt? I was letting you guys know to put that on your day trading radar. There's no way Randy got it. And then he's like, I got it. No, but okay, I think it's out of the halt, or is it? I think it's down out of the halt at 170. Okay, not sure. It's not moving around on my screen much. But yeah, the market is fairly strong on the open. It wants to take the foreign markets lead and act in continuation of support of growth from here. And I do think that's partially a good decision by the market because it does look like rates should top out here when you look at the rate chart. And rates are what's, putting any kind of pressure onto the growth market, if any. It certainly isn't demand, consumer demand. Retail is very strong. Okay, we're out of the halt on INM. It came out of the halt a little bit higher. As a matter of fact, 188. It's hit like 204 now. That's looking pretty good. INM. Really low float, and it looks like the patty cake game is on. Who's going to be the hot potato? Holding the last one, holding the hot potato. Is it going to be you? Find out soon. I'm not going to trade it. S&P 500 up over pre-market pivot. S&P 500 doing very well, but the growth market not yet there. Not yet up over pre-market pivot, and it needs to be. For the S&P 500 to be up, it's not fully indicative of a great growth market because SPY is mixed in greatly with industrials and value stocks and staples. There's lots of them in there. Like, I'm not sure if that's in there, but Campbell's Soup, it's not a growth company. It just maybe good for a sign for investors, but it's not a good sign for traders necessarily. The good sign we're waiting for traders is for the growth market to break pre-market pivot. It's almost there though, and the S&P 500 value, etc., is moving up. Got a little trend line alert or something on AMC. Let me check it out. Okay, yeah, it's got this little pullback and moving into let's get some AMC. I think this could be looking good, like a very early entry, very nice early entry on AMC. Stop at low of the day, so that's 920, 915 you want to put it, so 35 cents of risk. And so yes, all right, I'm gonna get a little piece of that right here, and it might need gestation weeks, but this could be a good price to get it at. AMC. It might be moving from here eventually over the next week or two or three back to 1117 highs, and of course farther, but at minimum. So therefore that puts the gains from this entry at a potential of 18%. So it's a little swing trade. Whereas the downside, so you got 18% on the upside, and the downside at 915 is 3.5%. So 18.1 is what it was, divided by 3.5. That's a 5-to-1 trade setup on AMC. So, I'll take that 4 times out of 5. Inside joke, but bump. If you know, you know. And there it goes. All right. We're already up 0.1%. AMC is running. And I think that was a good entry on AMC. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But that was a good entry. In 5-1, good entry. And that's, something you can maybe hold from your stop for the next few weeks. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for educational purposes. Hopefully you're learning. Your decisions are yours. I'm not your financial advisor. Yeah, Tesla moving. Somebody's yelling Tesla. I guess they fucking own some. Not objective. But yeah, Tesla is doing a bottom reversal right now. So if you want Tesla, ideally you would trade TSLL, which is at a higher liquidity level. But I'm not going to get in Tesla here. Well, let me do a little calculation on that. Maybe I will. 215 roughly would be the stop. 219 is where we're at. $4 of risk. To the gap is 231, which is 21. So 21 divided by 4 is 3.5 to 1. Okay, I'll take that bet. But I'm not going big, especially in Tesla. It's quite beaten down right now. No, thank you. All right, so did MSTR break over the highs? All right, I'm going to get back in MSTR now. So that was the signal I was looking for. Could have, not got out, of course. I was protecting my gains, but it doesn't make a difference now. Everything's all right. The stop would be 400. It's at 420. And Mara has potentially, it moved more on this Bitcoin move. So there's potentially a bigger move available to you on Mara. Potentially the most liquid. Potentially. Oh, what am I doing? I got Tesla. I got Tesla instead of TSLL. All right, let's go back to Tesla and do that again. TSLL. Stop would be 12.15. It's at 12.50. 35 cents of risk. All right, TSLL. And now I'll get rid of TSLA. Well, I'll just keep the double exposure for a few minutes. See where that goes. You've been getting killed? Yeah. Tesla, yeah, it's got the potential there. The potential's in the trade. There's a good 3.5 to 1 there. But the market's going to have to help it out. And the market's already pulling back, by the way. So I am going to get out of Tesla proper right now. And then keep the TSLL. So go back to my small allocation. I'm at only 1/6 allocation, 1/6 on mini stocks. Everything's up this morning. All of it. We're up on everything. It's a rising tide, but that's the market. You still got to watch everything because it's pretty common for a move like this after an extended move like yesterday. It's not really extended move yesterday. It's just it was a big move. Wouldn't be uncommon to bleed red into yesterday's price ranges. And then from there, the uncertainty is so high that you wouldn't want to be still holding moving into the next day, even though I do think it's possible, a good deal of probability that we could follow through tomorrow. on yesterday, and that today is a digestion consolidation day. But we're getting some follow through this morning. So it's tricky. Trading is not easy, guys. The decision to just bank your gains is never wrong. So if you start to see stuff backpedaling, just bank it all, or hedge. Hedge with a market with some puts. And I'm going to go ahead and get that now, just in case. I'm going to get 1 week out, a little deep in, wherever we've got some open interest. Looks like 368 puts on October 31st. They're about $1,000 each, and I will get 2 of those should cover me for the moment while I try to see if this market's gonna dick around or not. And I move that up into my hedge. Holder. And I simultaneously am going to cut TQQQ, which was something I grabbed yesterday. As the market right now is pulling back. S&P 500 is almost ready to break below the opening low, which is not a great sign. But it does set it up to oscillate from here. Okay, I'm going to watch anything that's struggling, because that would be relative weakness. Any of my positions that are struggling, I'm going to pay attention to it. So pay attention to everything at the bottom of your P&L if you have a bunch of positions. And then make sure you take some profits on anything at the top of your P&L. Okay, I'll take another look at ASTI. You sure? Yeah, I know. It's not really happening. What was that I was just looking at? It's interesting. Damn. Not sure what that was. Okay. All right. I think we're all cut up on the market and all the opportunities. We just need to, work our positions, bake, continue to monitor all day. We'll have some alerts at the end of the day, maybe, for possibly only the best A+ type setups. So pay attention to those over in the member alerts section. All right, everybody. Have a good morning. See you back in the group right now. Let's go. Carl, I got your chess requests. I keep missing when you're requesting them. Why don't you start up a 7-day game? That way, we always find each other for the next move.